wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie, it's because it's freezing. I am super cold today. This is going to look slightly contrast to the bit of Brighton you've just seen. Brighton was lovely, Brighton was sunny, Brighton was also last week. No, it was 2 weeks ago actually. What a trip. I was down there to see my mate Pete. You know Pete, this guy. So if you remember, I shot the TV advert for him a little while back for Move 'Em, and I was down there to talk about another project. Not a TV advert, but just another project for Move 'Em. So nice to go back down, and weirdly, life is so circular. He's moved somewhere that I went to years ago. Right over there is where I filmed my first ever film. I can see the cliff from here. The only way into the lift is reverse. This is the smallest lift in the world. I mean, my bag, I'm stuck. Okay, Pete's in the meeting, so I'm not going to interrupt. But look at load of Daisy. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're so much sweeter than Pete is. Though he likes his belly rub too. I'm not actually here to talk about Pete, as nice as the guy is. I'm here to talk about the wonderful, magical world of Oliver's Brighton. Hello mate. Hey man, I'm good man, how are you?
Alright, look at you.
I know.
Get up.
Jesus, I feel it.
It's so funny because this dude came here yesterday who looks identical to you, dresses the same, and I was like,
Is that
Aaron? I was like, it's really awkward.
Oh, that's right. I know the owner. Sometimes in life you just realise that you're quite well connected. I went to school with this guy years ago. I'm talking junior school. Now he owns a shop in Brighton that sells official Harry Potter merchandise. I really wanted to share Ollie's story because, as you can see, Ollie is so passionate about what he's doing, and that's so important for you, for me, as anyone who wants to, doesn't have to be filmed, just anyone who wants to run their own business or do something creative with their life. Having that passion is everything. And it's quite an interesting story how he got here, because he actually started his own company doing Polaroid cameras or selling Polaroid photos. He'd go around different places, different bars, take Polaroids, sell them. That grew into a proper business. From there he got hired by Fujifilm. Skip forward a year or two and he decides to go travelling in Asia. He's there trying to think about what he wants to do as a business, and he starts reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and it hits him like a bolt of lightning.
Brighton, I've been here for about 8 years, and it's always been a hotspot for tourists, but it's so fun and it's imaginative. And I was like, well, I could do a holiday home, maybe a wizard style, or I could maybe do a shop. And the main thing was the holiday home. Chocolate frogs. Okay.
Chocolate frog delivery.
Delivered by muggles though. Anyway, and then I thought, I had this fixation. I was like, right, I'm gonna do something wizard. So I went back to Brighton and I started looking, and I've been in property before, and I kept coming across various different apartments that I thought could be suitable for a holiday home, but none were right. They were all a bit characterless, and the location wasn't right, and there was just various different errors.
I mean, it would have been a nice idea though, wouldn't it? Like a Harry Potter themed place to go stay would be cool.
Yeah, I thought, but then I thought, well, hang on, like a shop being a wizard style and selling everything Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts or anything magical related is more. It's more exciting because then I can be a part of it.
I don't know about you, but I love Harry Potter, and I'm a huge fan of it from ever since I was a kid, because I grew up at the same age. I am the Harry Potter generation. It's such a wonderful story, and for that to then be into film as well was amazing. We're all Harry Potter fans deep down. To go in to this shop that sells official Harry Potter collectibles was a childhood dream. So I needed to geek out. Let's go.
So we start on this side. This is one of my favourite units because it's the way, especially when it gets a bit dim outside, It's the way it kind of shines everything. So these are a mixture again of Noble Collection items. So they are replicas of various items featured in the field or something to do with it. So from Horcruxes to the different kind of diadem situation, Bellatrix's dagger, obviously that killed Dobby. You know, to the detail they've gone in is amazing. The quality, the weight. Then we come over, we've got one of the 2 broomsticks, which are again are the official replicas. This is the Firebolt, one of our most expensive items in the store. But what they've gone to the lengths of, you know, each and every inch of it is beautiful.
Do you ever sell a
We
broomstick?
sell a lot, yeah.
Do you?
I think it's keen collectors they want the creme de la creme. So when they come in, it's nice to have the contrast, and that was the biggest thing when I started this idea. Was I wanted children to go in with their pocket money and spend a couple of pounds. That's achievable. But then a collector who's been saving their money for a long time wants to buy, you know, the official Firebolt. They have that opportunity.
Yeah.
And then we've got a bit of different homeware. Again, we really narrowed down our stuff. So like we've got heat changing mugs, things like that, which I think is nice. We don't like to go down the avenue of having tacky stuff, so it's more kind of quality or certain areas. Bits of games, top trumps, towels and stuff that you can actually, it's like Velcro on it, so you can make like a robe for a child and they come out like the bathroom. So it's quite fun, it's a bit of a laugh. Then we go on to the Century unit, so this is kind of more where the journals, etc., or kind of books are.
I love this sort of stuff because I love writing, and like they're lovely.
It's for me, this one again, it's Noble Collection, but it's the edges, the golding edging is beautiful, and the metal clasp. And you've got 2 contrasts again. You've got the journals for 10 quid, which are basic, and then you've got the creme de la creme. Bookmarks. Now the ones, it's just like I needed something. I knew I needed to have the ones out. I knew that customers, whether they're children or elder customers, if they're going to choose a one, if they go, right, I'm going to go to this shop and I want to buy one, they want to touch it.
Yeah.
That's it. You want to touch, you want to see.
I mean, who doesn't? It's a wand.
Yeah, exactly. So seeing it behind glass, a lot of items are because they're fragile. But this type of stuff need to be on display. I found this unit round the corner for 40 quid in an antique shop, and Lightning used to be a zip company in 1929 to 1949, and even the sentence that randomly was already here, the phrase correctly styled for your individual need, it was so fitting, and it fits every single one perfectly. There's like about 2 spaces left, and it was just bizarre, literally, without sounding cheesy, magic. So this is why I think a lot of customers love the ones here, because they can touch it, and then we correspond with the actual box that they get as well.
What's your favourite wand, out of interest?
I'd probably go Voldemort's. I'd go Voldemort's, the Elder one. The Elder one because it's the most powerful, but for me, I'm a Slytherin. And it's the detail they went. Again, I use that word a lot, but it is the Noble Collection just goes so much into this, and it looks like a bone. You can get these, you can get fakies, you can get cheap ones online, you can get a 1 Pro for a couple of quid on eBay.
Yeah.
But that's why I wanted everything official, not to be legally abiding for Warner Brothers.
It's about the experience, isn't it?
Exactly. I want someone to walk away and go, that's a beautiful product, I'm happy to spend my money on. So then we cruise over to the Chocolate Frog grandfather clock. I found this, again, round the corner in one of the antique places. It's got a bit of Latin there, I think it means time flies, I think, and it's got like a phoenix. But I just thought, it was a working one, but I think it annoyed the people upstairs. So I decided to remove that and fill it chocolate frogs, because again, it's a bit whimsical. And then you've got the odd piece that's, again, a bit more expensive. So Dumbledore's Army, you get this, all the ones, so then you're getting 6 ones, and then you're actually getting this gorgeous, like really heavy, juicy kind of scroll-like piece. But it's for the keen collectors.
Yeah, yeah. I love this. This is great.
Yeah, Noble Collections, once again. I mean, how can you get another of any type of replica of this magnitude of, well, that word again, detail? I mean, it's just insane.
If you're a Harry Potter fan, this is like heaven right now.
Yeah. I mean, there's 767, I think, items now, roughly, off the top of my head. And we've got things that people can create. So there's like these metal figures we've gotten recently that people can actually make from a thin sheet of metal, and if they take their time, they can actually make like Hagrid's hut. And again, mixture of different props like the Gringotts coins. It's just everything that I love, because I'm a geek. I'm a geek at heart. So I was already buying all this stuff for my apartment. So when I had the idea of doing a wizard shop, I just felt, well, then I can own it. So it's a selfish thing as well, because then I'm like, oh, I took this home. And this kind of is my home, so it's kind of a win-win. And then we've got magical creatures. So that, again, it's an imagination kind of point for me. I love animals anyway, but to have these like whimsical creatures like Fantastic Beasts, because a quarter of the shop is Fantastic Beasts, and a Fwooper. I mean, what is it? I guess it's like a red owl or something, but again, it's just so random. Or a bow truck, or obviously Picket from Fantastic Beasts, and it's so much imagination and thought has gone into these various different things or animals or whatever.
Are they the little things that you bop the head and they move?
No, it's... Oh, you showed your age, Aaron. It's like a Funko make these things called pop figures, so they take any franchise, so you could get like a Lord of the Rings or a Ghostbusters, and then they create the character into this kind of plastic kind of anime, but not anime style, I would kind of say. People love them, so we're trying to get all of them in at the moment. There was a toilet here, and I was like, I don't want a door, I don't want a normal door.
Who wants that?
So I thought I would do a bookcase hidden
Look
toilet.
at this. Hold on.
And there's a light switch in there. And it shows truly, I think, my obsession when I was designing this Victorian style shop, because even to the toilet...
You have a secret door.
Well, yeah, the secret door, but then the toilet, I thought I've got to get an old water tank system. And there's a shop in Brighton that sells Victorian toilet stuff. So I got this Victorian toilet brush. And then one of my favourite pieces to end the tour is the Godric Gryffindor sword. Again, it's made by Noble Collection, but it's just, I mean, the quality they went into the handle and the various kind of gems and the wooden plaque, and it just screams it could be real. That's what I think it does to me.
Yeah. Up here, of course, mate.
The
like, of course,
portrait
stand
there.
next to it.
Hang on.
Oh, we can get this.
I haven't got a Luna with me. So
the likeness is there, though.
To do with the story, what happened is on the day I came back from China, I thought, right, if this is going to happen, I should make it even more real, funnier. So I thought, I've got to adopt an animal. So I was like, what animal can I adopt? And I didn't want to, again, go for what happened within the series. So I thought, right, a rabbit. I was like, I'm going to go rabbit, because magicians are rabbits, and I love rabbits, and I've always loved rabbits. And she lives in my apartment, and I've just bought upstairs, so she'll be living, and she'll be coming down for more meet and greets now and then. But she's the most sport rabbit in the world.
That just shows you right there that passion is everything. If you believe that you can do something, you can make it happen.
It's my baby, it's my name's on the shop, so it's like to see people come in and go, wow, look at the detail, from the freaking like plugs in the wall are made of wood, and the LED like open filament bulbs, and people go, whoa, and it's a real good feeling. And now whipping out statistics, we're number 2 on TripAdvisor in the whole of Brighton for shops, and that's only in a 5-month period. We've got 500 5-star reviews we've just hit. We've just been nominated for Customer Service of the Year award, and it's just, just mad.
Hard work, though.
Yeah, hard work, but it's fun. It's not. Yeah. It's never. I don't think I've ever got to the point of being overstressed. It's been pretty chilled. So I think when you've got an idea, you not only got to get passionate, you not only got to put your heart and soul into it, but you got to think cleverly. And that's why from the very beginning I thought, right, I've got to make sure I'm not doing something that's going to then get closed down, basically. Yeah. And I learned the rules. We are independent, and I just sell official stuff. And that's why I'm so positive about it, because I'm not worried.
That's amazing. I think it's really cool. Like, if you're a Harry Potter fan, this place is ridiculous.
You make me blush.
Now, if you're going to go down to Brighton anytime soon, check it out. You will not be disappointed, I promise you that. It is a wonderful place. He's a lovely guy. Say hi, tell him you saw it through this, and just have a nice chat with him. Buy yourself a wand or something of that nature. I'm actually going to be showing you behind the scenes of this vlog, and you'll see what I'm talking about next week. Tune in, it is not one to be missed. I'll see you then.